Okay, today I'm going to talk about why I moved my website newsletter from Substack to Beehive. I started a newsletter a few years ago, kind of as a way just to get into the online money making space. I had a lot of ideas, bought a lot of domains, and ultimately I have whittled it down over the last 3 years to what I am interested in, basically what I want to build. And it's a really cool idea having a newsletter, which is, essentially just a list of people who trusted you with their email to deliver something right into their inbox. There's a number of different reasons why a newsletter is interesting, but that's for another video. Today, just talking about Substack versus Beehive. This isn't going to be the most in-depth video, but I think it will help you on a very specific business side understand why I switched. So number one, first, why did I join Substack in the first place? Well, there were three main reasons. It's free. I think I joined in 2020, 2021, and you could link up your domain name. So it was nice. Number two, they were marketing free speech. So they were saying this is a platform where we won't be, monitoring your speech and canceling people, not as if I would be canceled. Anyways, I thought that was important too. And number three, some of the people like Matt Taibbi, those sort of people, journalists that I enjoy reading and listening to, were on the platform. So I thought that was important, and it kind of influenced me to join. Once I took a step back, just looked at what do I really want out of this website newsletter? What do I want out of this? I looked at all the different things that were out there as far as where you could host it, and Beehive is what I landed on. I'll get into why, but first, I wanted these three things out of this newsletter. I wanted to have a deep, meaningful connection with the content that I made, the videos, the articles, and everything that I curate in the newsletters that I send out. I want to have a deep connection to that, and just something that I am proud of, but also something that I want people to be looking forward to it. The other aspect of this is my online business, murphdoesit.com. There is more reasons why Beehive enables you to run it like a business versus Substack. And number three, there's more ways to monetize on Beehive. And they really push for that, and they focus on enabling the users like myself to monetize in different ways that are better for your audience. And number four would be I wanted something that was repeatable. So if I get a newsletter in a certain niche that works, I want to spin up another one in a similar system. So when I thought about, okay, I'm going to have probably 3 to 5 newsletters over the next 5 years that I'm going to be running underneath my holding company. I want to be able to kind of make a repeatable system, and the best way to do that for a newsletter is something that helps you monetize easily, quickly, and in a way that's best for your audience. That's where Beehive comes in. So I'll get more into that. So let's look at Substack. I'm going to look at a few different things and why I switched off of Substack. So number one, Substack was getting too confusing on whether it was like a social platform or a website builder or a newsletter. There was a lot of different things that I didn't necessarily like, how there is now a feed, and they were trying to basically drum up people to engage with the content that's on Substack. And so they have to monetize a different way than Beehive. Beehive charges a fee to use their platform, but they do have a free tier, which I'll get into. Number two, kind of coming off that last point, Substack, with a feed and all these things, it's just too distracting. There's too much content. It's like a platform, like I mentioned, to where you can go on there and basically read it like you can read LinkedIn or Twitter. So that's kind of interesting. It's not full-fledged social platform, but it's also not full-fledged, website builder. Number three, the SEO kind of stinks with Substack, at least from my perspective. I would search my exact domain and it wouldn't show up. So that was annoying. Number four, this has to do with the way Substack has changed. They have low-level subscribers, so meaning they have notes and they have posts and chat and all this different stuff. It's kind of confusing, especially for a user. So when I am in there and I see the feed like you see here, I'm just confused about what is a following versus a subscriber, and like the opt-in is so easy that it's not like they're giving me their email. It's like they're just clicking a button, and that level of opt-in is not a big enough buy-in for them to care and go look and wait for my email in their inbox, if that makes sense. So why beehiiv? Why did I choose beehiiv? Well, number one, they are focused on helping you run a newsletter business profitably. That's kind of their thing. Is they realize that newsletters have a place in the market, and they are honed in on that, which I like. So they're focused on monetization through ads, referrals, sponsorships, and training to help you do all of those things. They have a usability focus. It's easy to use. It's easy and let's just say utilitarian. So when I click on a button, I know exactly what that button does and where it's going to take me, and I know exactly what I'm going to be able to accomplish on that tab. It's very intuitive. Number three, they have a deliverability focus. When you sign up for beehiiv, they're going to tell you all the things that are important to running a newsletter business, especially the deliverability side. They're going to help you make your newsletter deliverable, including things like DMARC. I haven't heard of that before signing up for beehiiv, but apparently it's a relatively new thing that you have to make sure is taken care of in order for you to get in people's inboxes. So they have a lot of things like that. Number four, they have scaled plans. These scaled plans allow you to grow as your newsletter does. You can start at free and then you go up from there. You also get different, they basically give you everything you need in the free version, but there's really cool tools if you even do the lowest tier to help you gain subscribers, do more customizations that make your website stand out from other newsletters, and monetize a little bit more, they help you monetize with a little bit less friction once you get to that higher tier. Number five, the customization of beehiiv is awesome. Call to action surveys, so you can really get to know the people that are signing up and you can understand what kind of content they want to see, and you can do that. That's like a really, really cool feature that I like. You can do A/B testing and you can segment subscribers. Let's just say you could figure out their age or demographic or geography or whatever. You can segment them out and send them specific newsletters. There's number six. There's constant improvements being pushed by the beehiiv team. Like they're constantly posting on social about what they're doing and what they're changing, and I find that personally very forward thinking and using content to reach me, their audience, to sign up for their newsletters and for their platform, I think is a really good indication of a healthy company. On top of that, number seven, they just have a diehard team that they're accessible for now. I mean, the company's growing, but even the CEO and some of the people that have been in beehiiv and helped it grow substantially have been accessible, meaning they'll reply to your DMs, they'll reply to your emails and things like that. And number eight is the deeper analytics. I kind of touched on that with the subscriber segmentation, but you can look at more analytics around your subscriber base and who opened, clicked, and things of that nature, just a little bit more in depth than you can in Substack. So overall, if I had to put it in a sentence, beehiiv is enabling me to easily produce content and monetize in a way that fits the audience that I'm writing for, fits the subscribers of my email newsletter. That's why I like beehiiv, and that's why I chose beehiiv. So hopefully that's helpful. I think a lot of people are going to look up this video and be interested in moving from Substack to beehiiv. Let me know if I can help further. I'm still kind of a newbie, but thanks for watching. See you later.